Welcome to Random Encounter, the video game show that is not necessarily about anything that you can play. I'm Anthony Carboni, and I'm on the Destructoid set because they still won't give me my own set. We've had talks about it, wherein I am kicked out of the room immediately, but I keep mumbling as I go down the hall. Hey, did you know that there were big Team Fortress 2 announcements this week? First of all, there's the Pyromania update, which is coming out in 2 days, and along with it is a new Team Fortress 2 short. It's gonna be Meet the Pyro. I'm super stoked about this. And this in and of itself is a wonderful thing because I really love the Valve cartoons for Team Fortress, but there's even more exciting news because Valve and Adult Swim announced that next week they are going to be telling us about some crazy partnership that they have had in the works for a while. And everybody's screaming out like, oh my God, wild, rampant speculation. Is this gonna be a Team Fortress 2 cartoon? And like, I would love that. But I'm thinking since they can only put out one of these shorts like every year and a half, doing a weekly TV show might be a little beyond their speed. I'm thinking we're more likely to see like Adult Swim themed items and weapons and hats in the Team Fortress 2 store, but let's keep hope alive for that cartoon because that would be so awesome. So this week on Rev3 Games, you might have seen that I got my Minecraft Legos in the mail, and they're awesome. We have a whole video of me putting them together and reviewing them, so check that out. But I was also thinking, like, what other cool video game Lego sets have been submitted to Lego Kyushu, which I'm assuming is pronounced Kyushu. It's weird. But anyway, so I went and I checked, and there were some cool ones. First of all, these guys created a mock-up of a Portal 2 set, which was rejected because apparently Lego says Portal 2 is not a license they're allowed to have up. But there are some other great ones, including this Castle Crashers set and this Nintendo Transforming Hardware set, which looks really badass. But the best one by far is this Legend of Zelda set that was submitted by Ragaru. This thing is unbelievable. He's got a Temple of Light, he's got a Water Temple, he's got a Temple of Time, he's got all kinds of crazy stuff, and they're incredibly detailed. He's designed horses and like Epona and minifigures and just all kinds of stuff. And then if you go to his website, you can see that he's done even more in his spare time. Like, he has created his own custom Zelda Legos with little details. I mean, we're talking like potion bottles and Hylian shields and Zora armor. This thing is really amazing, and I would love to see it happen. So if you're not a member of the Kyushu site yet, go and sign up and vote for this guy's stuff because it's like, you saw it, right? They have a power glove. No one's got to know. My hands have gotten no bigger since I was 8 years old. Is that a problem? Should I worry? Like health-wise, is that a thing? So, a 16-year-old is playing Minecraft. He has his own server. Somebody comes on the server, is kind of a dick to him, and so he bans the guy, and the guy goes, I am going to SWAT your house. What does that mean? Well, what that means is, and this is apparently a thing, I had no idea. Teenagers are awful, awful people. Here's what he did. Swatting is when you call the local police department and report a false crime at somebody's house, with the end game being getting the SWAT team to raid their house. So this kid gets kicked off of this other kid's Minecraft server, calls the SWAT team and says, hey, this guy, I just watched him shoot his daughter in cold blood in his house. They get there and they're like, hands, get down on the ground. We know you killed your daughter. Here's what's great. The guy doesn't have a daughter. He doesn't have one. He's like, I don't have a daughter, I don't have a daughter. And they're like, yeah, not anymore, and we're gonna arrest you because of, it's insane. Don't let children use telephones or play Minecraft or communicate with the outside world, is I think the lesson here. Just keep your children in a room under the stairs, like Harry Potter. It's the best thing for them. Finally this week, have you heard about 70 FPS? This is a competition where game designers got together and had 7 days to complete an entire first-person shooter. 7 days. And there are some crazy games. There are some good games, some crazy games, and some crazy good games. For instance, what about a game where the entire game is first-person, but you're seeing through somebody's mouth and they have telekinetic powers and you have to lift the food into their mouth at dinner at a restaurant? That's a game that was created. There's another one that is a super realistic first-person shooter where, as in, like, when you find a gun, you have to know how to operate it. So there's a different key to operate the slide and the safety and to load a magazine. And when you find ammo, you have to, like, actually load bullet by bullet into a magazine and then put the magazine into the gun, cock it, the whole thing. Super realistic. It's kind of amazing. There's another great one, which is all about messing around with gravity. It's called Flipped, and it's totally beautiful. So many games were submitted to this thing. You guys really have to check them out. They're amazing. 7dfps.org. I'm Tara Long, and this is my set. We don't care because you're dumb.
What are you doing?
Your show's you're really pretty.
I specifically told you you cannot be in here when we're not filming.
Okay, so but I'm not like really.
No, Anthony.
Because
5 seconds, and that's it. You have 5 seconds. Wrap it up.
I'm just gonna wrap up. I'm gonna wrap up my show.
Lock it up.
Anyway, so that's all the best video game related stuff that I found this week. If you found good stuff, let me know. I'm contact@anthonycarboni.com or acarboni on Twitter, or you could even leave comments down below here and let me know what you would like to see next week. And
That's mine.
You're really stupid and no one likes you. That's what she's really like. She's sad inside. She's just a scared little girl inside. This is why she treats me like that.